As shoppers, we've been so conditioned and so bombarded with marketing messages that shoppers have become desensitized to them. And as a result, what we do is we discount anything that we see. We basically ignore most marketing messages. Now, for I wanted to just show you an example from a company called Baby Brezza. And when you get to their homepage, there's a little pop-up that appears, and it's a pretty good discount. It's a 20% off coupon when you buy for the first time. So it's a pretty good discount. But the my fear is most people who would see this would exit the pop-up so fast that they would actually not even notice that there's a discount, and they would of course have wanted the discount if they had just slowed down and paid attention to it. So we just came up with a concept for a hypothetical concept, and this is something we've tested anyway, but in this case we're just making up mockups to illustrate the point. So of how we would have solved this problem. So 50% of people, and we would run this as a test. So 50% of people would see this pop-up, 50% of people would see this version of the pop-up. It's a much simpler version. And we're using the play tactic. So it simply says, can you guess how much you'll save? There's a drop down. Obviously, people want to click on it. When you click on it, we're showing four options. Most people will figure out it's 20%, and that's the whole idea of play, is to incorporate an interactive element, but it needs to be simple enough for people to solve without kind of being, you know, we don't want to make the user feel like this is a totally trivial question. There need to be some degree of challenge. If they select the wrong option, like if they select 10%, we show an error message. It says we are a little more generous than that. Try again. If they select the right app option, which is what most people would do, then there's a sign up button that appears. You click on it, and then we show you the form. Now we've primed the user to actually want to sign up, and 100% of people that came to this page have now noticed the 20% discount. Whereas in this case, probably only 10% or 15% of people would have noticed the discount because they would have clicked the close button so quickly. So this is an example how play can be used to improve your email signups.